You know, I love you, but you're a nut nut. You can close the door if you want to. All right. I love you.
I love you.
All right. Yep. I'm doing some video editing. This is me at the saxophone improv with Korg Gadget editing. You know, when I'm here, I got reverb, I got delay. I can add that onto my sax while I'm actually playing. But when I'm downtown and I'm playing, I don't have all of that. So I try to add it on in here. But now I do all of my video editing in LumaFusion. After all, my iPad Pro is my main computing device. Your next computer is not a computer. My iPad Pro is my main computing device. And, I say, way too much. I really need to work. I really should start writing a script for stuff like this. Anyway, LumaFusion's great. It's great for editing. I mean, I'll admit, I'm not on pro level, but it helps me do what I need to do. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm an amateur, but I'm more of an intermediate. Still, this does an excellent job. However, as with many video editing softwares, they work on doing so many things with video, and there's very few tools in there for sound. And LumaFusion has some sound stuff in it, but it doesn't have any reverb. It doesn't have reverb. Those of you who make LumaFusion, if you are watching this video, please, on the next update, add some reverb effects in there, please. Well, this is sort of how I came up with making my own little, what do they call that? A sort of a crude reverb. I figure I'd show y'all how I do some reverb in this. Now, let's do my screenshot thing like I normally do. We'll start screen recording. 2, 1, hit it. All right. And this is what my video sounds like so far. This was done downtown. And see that saxophone just sounds really, really dry. I'm gonna let me mute the Korg Gadget part so you can hear just the sax part by itself. See, the saxophone is just so very dry. It could use some reverb, some ambience. But this software doesn't have any reverb. So I went in and used and created my own reverb. It's very, very crude, but I'm hoping that, this will help some of you all out who use this to do, not necessarily music videos, but musical videos. I definitely do not call what I do a music video. I basically start with delay. Now you add on a delay, and this is what it's going to sound like. No. Okay. Because delay, all that does is just add echo. So this is what we're going to do. Now, another thing about using this, just to let you know, you want to operate the thing from the sliders. When it comes to, setting your position on everything else, you can use the arrow keys to refine it, to narrow it down to exactly where you want it. But apparently, when you use the sliders, to get yourself to where you are. Then when you start to use the arrow keys to kind of narrow it down to exactly where you want it, it sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like as if it's locked into wherever the slider was to begin with. If you got an Apple Pencil, it'll probably be a whole lot easier to get it narrowed down to exactly where you want it. So, still, the wet dry mix, you want to get that down to as close to 2 as possible. Get it down, if you can get it down to precisely 2.00, no, get it down to exactly 2.00. Here we go. 2.00, 2.00, 2.00. That's 1.98. I want it right on 2. It's too low. Get it exactly right. 2.00. Bam, right on the dot. There we go. Then take your delay time, make your delay time 0.20 seconds. 1.20 seconds. Bam. There we go. Your low pass cutoff frequency, you can leave that alone. Feedback, I would recommend taking that all the way. Take your feedback to 0. 0% feedback. Come on, right at 0, 0, 0, 0. There you go. Well, no, we want it right on the point. There we go, 0. This right here should get you down to where you don't hear so much delay as much as you hear the ambience of it. And I apologize for all the P-pops and everything. I don't have a pop filter on my microphone. See? A little bit better. A little bit better. See, this is what it sounds like without it. And this is what it sounds like with it in there. I almost hear like a slight delay, but it's enough to where you could just let it go. And then, if you add that in with the rest of it, we'll go ahead and unmute the other part. I'm going to take it back some. Well, nope, well, let's let it take the next. A little bit more ambience in it. See what I'm saying? It's a little bit more ambient. Now I hope that's something that can help you all out. It's something that I sort of discovered. I guess you could say it's like I've said from the beginning. It's not what you got, it's what you do with what you got. You know, and it's trying to find a solution with what I got. And again, y'all people who y'all that make LumaFusion, this right here is just a crude reverb, but just add some reverb. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that would just love to have a little bit of reverb in here. Now granted, I could also go in and fool around with the EQing and everything, maybe add a little bit more bass, but all of that's in here. What's not in here is reverb. We need some reverb. That's the Reverb Nation. Okay. And my name is Rush Little III, and I approve this message.